Patrick Cook here. Thanks for joining me in this gotcha discussion. We're talking about the Mandelbulb 3D gotchas, and this particular one is I call it the frame count accounting because it's just a little bit of misleading. It's not a crash. It's been a little bug, but it's as long as you understand that it doesn't really mean anything, you're okay. It can be a little confusing, make you kind of worry a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Now let me show you what it is. So what I have up right here is I've got a project. This is the Mandelbulb project for my Dazzle creative animation. That's over on my YouTube creative channel if you want to go check it out, called Dazzle. And I only pulled this one up here to give you a pretty good idea of what this gotcha looks like. Okay, so over here I have the keyframes for Dazzle. All right, and if we take a look at the way on the end here, all right, we can see here that, here we go, this particular Mandelbulb 3D animation has got 225 keyframes, 16,875 subframes. When it's all rendered out, it will be 16,875 individual little pictures that will be sitting in a folder that then I would then use a video editor to string them together into a motion graphic. Okay? All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start rendering the animation. And I'm only going to start rendering the animation so I can show you what this little gotcha looks like. All right. Now just pay attention. This is 225 keyframes, 16,875 subframes. Let's start rendering. Now over here on the main, obviously, this entire frame is being written out. It's very interesting because the Mandelbulb 3D application actually utilizes its own resources to render each of the frames in between the keyframes. Okay? All right, and down in here you can get an idea what the time is. This is rendering a 4K. This is a 4K rendering right now. And you'll see here it's been at it for 9 seconds. It's got 13, 14 seconds left. This is an i9 computer. This thing really is pretty robust. It will process these images very quickly. Now, here's the little gotcha. You'll notice down here that in the animation window, it says that it has done 2. And you notice 16,801. But we know from up here that our animation really consists of 16,875. That's the gotcha. This is just a miscount of what we expect. Now, I mean, the first time I saw this, I said, oh my goodness, something's wrong. I'm missing something. In this particular case, I'm missing what? 74 subframes, which could be significant, okay? I have always noticed that this particular number is like virtually always wrong, except maybe if you've got 100 keyframes, it might be more accurate, but I've always noticed that it's wrong, and it's not something to be worried about, all right? Now, the other thing I wanted to point out, since I've got your attention, is this done right here. It's not actually, hasn't actually done for subframes. All right. it's working on, it's done 5 and it's working on, I'm sorry, it's done 4 and it's working on the 5th right now. So this is misleading. It hasn't done 5, it's done 4 and is working on number 5. So this 16,801 is never going to change. All right, that's what Mandelbulb thinks that it will actually render. Now, I'll leave you with this final thought. What I have found is that when an animation does fully complete its full rendering, I will get actually 16,875 frames. I'll get the proper number of rendered frames, whatever that might be, 10,000, 9,000, whatever. I'll get the proper number of frames rendered out. This number down here is inaccurate, but it is insignificant to the whole operation of rendering the animation. Just be aware that the number is inaccurate, but the Mandelbulb is still rendering all of your subframes as you expect. Okay? All right, so that's it for this particular gotcha. Join me and others. Take a look at the gotcha discussions I've already published. I think they might help. And we'll continue to try to understand the bugs and the quirks and the idiosyncrasies and even the crashes of the Mandelbulb3D application. The whole idea is that if you understand where the gotchas are, you'll be able to use the Mandelbulb3D fractal generator more efficiently, more confidently, with less lost time, and hopefully you never have any lost work because you know where the issues are. Okay, so thanks for joining me on this gotcha discussion. I'll see you around. We'll keep talking about Mandelbulb and see if we can make some really cool stuff. I'll see you around.